Good morning. I made a mistake on my title there. I said Kratom Journey, day 26. No withdrawals, but today the withdrawals is 5 days. I took my pill a little later. It's 6:45, and I woke up. I feel fine. No headache, no none. A little bit of tightness in my muscles, but I just took some Tylenol for that. I just wanted to say everything is going good. It was freezing in this house last night. Couldn't stand it. Maybe it's good or for the bones or something, but it wasn't that good because I woke up with my bones feeling a little out of shape some sort of way. They just hurt. But I ain't taking no Kratom for no pain relief. It's just my bones are just a little tight. Some Tylenol for arthritis will take care of that. It is day 5. No major withdrawals. I slept last night. Like I said, I took the hospital withdrawal, which was okay. I wasn't bumping into walls. Woke up fine. Didn't feel a thing during my sleep. Woke up a couple of times having to go to the bathroom, but that was nothing. Wow, day 5. And actually day 26 because I miscounted by 2 days. I thought it was 27, whatever. Anyway, a couple more days will be 30 days. I'm so happy. Today is Friday. I will be going up to my sister's tomorrow morning. Too bad I have to work today. Hopefully, I will be able to sleep. And if I do, that'll be great because when I get up to my journey where I have to go, it's Vernon, New Jersey. It's a little ride, train, another train, and a bus. Maybe I'll sleep on the bus, but it's my sister's birthday, so now I have to spend most of the day picking out some clothes, just comfortable clothes. I'm not wearing no dress, no nothing, and see where I go from there. I can't believe that I actually reached this point where I don't have to take the red strains or the Magna if I don't want to, unless I'm in pure pain. I had 2 cups of the King Magda, which is for energy, which was all right. It just didn't last that long. I had 2 cups of it. If it lasts 3 hours, it was too long, but it was okay. And I got some yellow and some white coming along, which that'll help. But hopefully my stuff won't go stale because I'm not using it like I was. The worst part is over. No sense in keep dosing myself to death when I'm not withdrawing, which is such a wonderful feeling. Well, you guys know that withdrawing is very hard. It's not easy. Even on Kratom, it's not easy because there's some days you're not going to feel that okay. I have energy, but I always have energy in the morning. It's just like that mid-afternoon thing that just, So I'm going to try to see how far I go. I have something for energy, but I'm going to see how far I can go before I take a cup of it. I want to give myself a break off of it today. And I'll probably most likely take a cup of it tonight when I get to work. So during the day, I probably won't do that, even though I needed to move around and get what I want. But like I said, I'm trying not to do it every day, for fear of getting hooked on something and then needing it every 3-4 hours. That could become a little bit expensive. So it was so cold in this apartment last night. I had a thinner blanket and it really, really was very cold. Felt it right through my bones. So I did sleep, but there was times that I felt the cold very much. It didn't stop me from sleeping, but every now and then, you know, when you toss and turn to try to get comfortable, you could feel that cold through your bones. Makes me feel like I'm withdrawing sometimes, but I'm not. It's just that I'm naturally cold. It's about, I don't know how many degrees. I got my temperature thing up there. It's got to be like 60 something. But they said unless it's 62, we can't complain. I mean, it's not like I'm outside, but shit, I got a robe on. I don't want to be with no thick ass robe on. I want to shout out to Matt. Good morning. How you feeling? Haven't caught up to you in 2 days. I hope you okay. You know. Shout out to Heather Avilas, who's always got great things to say. She got my back. Anything that I need or advice, she's there. And, you know, I take her advice very, very seriously. She's been through it, and it's the year 2018, and she should have this down pat. It's not a whole lot to say, except that I thank my higher power for getting me through this, and my willpower. He's the one that gave me the willpower. I'm not going to get all godly on you, because just something had to be there for me to go through all that pain. And, you know, it's like trying to get to the other side of the river, to the other side of the bridge, but you got to cross that deep river and you don't know how to swim. That's how I felt. And, but they ain't saying nothing about floating, so I just floated into today, which makes 26 days, I think. Yeah, 26 or 27, I think. I'm losing count. I gotta keep doing this count here. I believe it's day 26. Could be possibly day 27. I know I'm off by 1 or 2. But it doesn't matter. But it does matter to me, because I wanted you guys to see how long it would take, this process would take. And as far as the withdrawal process, it took me maybe topped 14 days. 3 weeks the most to totally stop withdrawing. Yeah, about three and a half, I say. And then after that, you know, I stopped the withdrawing stop, because it's day 5. So it's been about, it was actually 5 weeks I took it. And 5 weeks on the 12th. And it's 13, 14, it's about the 15th. So I started feeling better about 5 days ago. No withdrawals, no nothing. I've been sleeping. Like I said, now I take half the withdrawal, which is better, because I don't feel that lollygagging. And I'm not bumping into my dog, who's so tiny I could step on his little ass. Just wanted to say, guys, it works. It really does work. I hope they don't ban it, because we have all these younger generations that are so curious about everything that totally changed since the 70s. Everything is not natural anymore. Everything is synthetic. All that tobacco crap they sell. You know, my nephew got into that special case stuff, and he's never, 19, 21 years old, after he did that first one, he never been the same again. Issues after issues after issues after issues after issue. That shit fucked with his head so bad. He's still in the hospital. So I'm going to say a prayer to my nephew, who's now got to be properly medicated for the rest of his life because of that stupid shit they sell at the head shop. They should ban all that shit. They deter the kids from smoking cigarettes, But yet they tell him it's okay to smoke that special K, whatever the fuck is in that shit. Twisted my nephew's brain, who has a 4.0, ready to go to college, and now he's like stuck on stupid. Like, I just don't believe it. I love you, sweetie, but I'm only telling the truth. You know, it always starts somewhere, a friend, a neighbor, but somebody did that to him. But he only did it to himself. But it's people, places, and things, you know, and there was a lot of changes in his life going on at that time. And it breaks my heart every time I see a young man that is capable of so much just dwindle off of smoking one K thing, you know, one cigar laced with something that his mind, as smart as he was not prepared for all those toxins that went in his body, and he flipped. He fucking flipped. And every now and then he keeps flipping. So now he's in the hospital for a longer duration. They're trying something that seems to be working. He sounds like himself. He sounds just, you know, beautiful. And I just hope now the struggle is for him to try to keep it up, because you can't force nobody to take medication. You just can't. Like, nobody can force me to stop getting high. I had to stop doing it on myself. Eventually, I got sick and tired. That was like 20 years after. I just don't feel this younger generation has that much time. This thing's laced with too much junk. Now, fentanyl, that's another thing. They should just totally destroy that. That killed some of our greatest superstars. I mean, seriously, how high can you get? Like, to oblivious? You know, and these are people who had everything in life. I just don't understand that. You know, I understand it when you're poor. I mean, it doesn't discriminate anybody, but I figure if you're rich and you have everything going for you, why would you? What the fuck? I don't understand. But we all don't know what's going on behind anybody's life. You know, they probably have other personal issues that once they're on the stage, it's different than when they're off the stage. They deal with it in different ways, but they should just take all these drugs and just take them, put them in a field and burn them. Burn them. Stop them from coming into this country. Stop making it so easy for our children to have access to that shit. I have a young man. I think my son is 21, 22. I lost count. I'm a grandmother already. And he has never, that I know of to this day, ever tried any hardcore drugs. And his parents came from an addictions. You know? And he's smart enough. He doesn't touch the shit. He doesn't touch it. And I know he doesn't touch it. And I know he doesn't touch it. And I love that about him. You know, and I'm so proud, never got in trouble, nothing. He just living his life as a young man trying to provide for his family. That's what I want. Don't care if he's rich or poor, as long as he's not full of drugs. And that's like a load off my back, me running around worrying about my kid. Because yes, as a mother, I don't want to see my kid sick, so I would do anything in my power to stop him from feeling that way. That's just how we are. That's just how we mothers are built. If our children cry in the crib, we pick them up. We cradle them. We try to bring them comfort. We're going to do the same thing when they get 21, 22. We cradle, we comfort. What you want, what you need, I will get. That's just the way it is. You know, they call it enabling. I call it trying to save my son's life before he goes out there and kills somebody for it. If I could save his life at least one day, I'll be all right. I don't want to see my son get well behind bars, spend the rest of his life behind bars, thinking, should I, shouldn't I, didn't I, could I? No. I thank God every day, every night. Thank you for blessing me with such a young man like that. You know, coming from an addictive mother, who I was addicted, but not totally into the scene like that. But it was enough for me that I learned to be around people, places, and things. And took me outside of myself. You know, so I figured this Suboxone might help. It helped. It did what it did. It helped. but I didn't think it was going to prolong this far. This is ridiculous. So I'm going to go give urine Monday because I need to have that appointment with him so I can tell him that I no longer want to be on his program. Thank you for everything, but I no longer need that. It feels funny, though, because I'm so used to putting that thing underneath my tongue and waking up and moving around and this and that. But I have noticed, even with the Suboxone, I was getting up later and later. Like, time for me was like, it wasn't really on my side. So now that my body's healing, I am waking up normal time, 6:30. That's not me. If I was on Suboxone right now, I'd be asleep, moaning and groaning. I don't want to get up. So something good is happening. And I don't know. I just sometimes can't believe I came this far. But I believe it because I kicked the meth. So anything is possible, people. If you think 12, 15, 30 years, and you're thinking, oh, that stuff's been in my system so long, there's going to be hell to pay. I will never. You can get off the shit. Time heals all wounds. Maybe some slower than others, but you will heal. This plant healed me. It didn't. I'm not saying it healed me because I wasn't broken, but I might as well have been broken because I felt broken. I felt like this is it. I'm stuck. I'm stupid. I'm never gonna get off this. I'm always gonna be stuck on this shit, stuck in this city, and counting my Suboxones when they were getting low. That shit was getting on my fucking nerves. Because sometimes I would feel good and wanted to feel better. And then after feeling better, I wanted to feel wonderful. After feeling wonderful, I wanted to feel ecstatic. There's only so far you can go on that shit. And that's when you start being like, okay, I'm looking for a high. I'm not looking to get well. I'm looking to get high. And it's another problem. It's another problem. So I just wanted to say good morning and let you know where I am at. I am at day 27. I think I was on 26 yesterday. 26, 27. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's day 26 or day 27. 5 days, total no withdrawals. I feel perfectly fine now, except I feel a little heat coming on. That's the menopause. I'm going to jump in the shower because I got some packing to do. And then probably head off to the supermarket. I promised somebody I would get them something, and I have to get it for them, or else they're going to be like up my butt. Hey, don't you chew on my plug. That's a $80 plug. Don't you do it. That's my Apple plug. If you choose on that, I'm fucked. I can't afford another one right now. I went to bed early because Thursdays are my days off. But I usually like to spend my Thursdays up watching TV. But since I slept 6 hours in her house, I found it kind of hard to come home and sleep. So I took a cup of Magnada and, I moved around the house a little bit. Then about 3 hours later, took another cup, and then I decided to lay down. I didn't go to my in-service. I don't care. You have 3 times before they kick you out. So I got another 2 times. They give the class 3 times within 9 years. So they'll be calling me soon. I just didn't feel like going. I was tired and I knew it. So I said, I'm going to lay down. And I'm hoping that I won't get tired. I'll probably lay down for just a little bit longer because it's quite early to be digging for clothes and stuff. And I work tonight. And I'm hoping that tonight goes quick, efficiently as possible, and I'll be able to rest at least because I got to get on that bus in the morning. My friend's coming over. He's going to be my babysitter for my little doggy. He's too small to be left alone for 3 days. I just can't see it. He'll tear my house up. And he'll have caca all over the place, and I can't have him tied up in one place, just eating and shitting and pissing. That's no. I wouldn't do it to a human. I'm not going to do it to him. So I had to pay a babysitter to watch him for 3 days. So he can never say he's alone. He needs a haircut. Go figure. Like I said, this camera's a little dark because I don't got the sunlight coming in. I get beautiful sunlight coming in. When the sun comes out, I open the curtains. I record, and you can see the difference in some of my videos. They come in beautiful. And so anyway, you guys, I'm gonna leave you. I want you guys to have a good morning. Kratom on, and remember, it works if you work it, like they said in NA. You know, this is a miracle drug. It helped me. I'm not gonna abuse it, but I'm gonna drink it from time to time. I'm still interested and still curious in some other things. But you guys have a good morning, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.